Join me today as I make my key to my heart cupcake topper. This design is going to be super straightforward to make because I'm going to be using this cool little mold plus a couple of cutters as well, so no hand modeling required. So first, roll your black fondant out to 3 mils thick and cut out a circle the same size as your cupcake. Place this aside to harden, and now let's move on to our love heart. Roll out your red to 2 mils thick, cut out your heart, and then place that aside to dry as well. Now let's move on to creating the lock and key using our fondant mold. So you really want to get in some corn flour into the mold, and this will help prevent the fondant from sticking. This step doesn't really look pretty. You really just have to push the fondant in there, remove the excess, and make sure it's nice and flush with the mold. Now this mold is intricate and therefore a little fiddly to get your fondant out. So I've actually placed my mold in the freezer for 15 minutes to really firm up the fondant and make it easier to remove. And actually it was a bit of a lifesaver. Once you fully remove them from the molds, place them on some baking paper till they're fully dried out and they no longer have that wet condensation. Now it's time to add a bit of pizzazz with some edible gold paint. I'm using a mix of Rolcom Super Gold Color Dust with Rose Spirit, which is 99.9% alcohol. Due to the extremely high alcohol content, this paint actually dries super quickly, which is exactly what I want. I don't want to wait hours for this paint to dry on my fondant. I applied 2 coats for a really nice coverage. I'm now adding a black piece of fondant to the back of the lock just to give it that extra, extra depth to it. I'm now gluing that straight to my red love heart, and oh my gosh, I'm loving this. It is coming together. And now I'm gluing the love heart to my black cupcake topper. I decided to add the key to the side there, and I slipped when gluing, and some of the gold paint kind of rubbed off onto the black, and I can't remove it, but you know what? That's just how it is. I've used a bit of buttercream to adhere the topper to the cupcake, and there you have it, a fabulous key and lock love heart topper.